While you are watching this video, our Milky Way and millions of other galaxies are hurtling at 600 kilometers per second toward a mysterious, unknown destination. We are moving through the void with incredible speed. Yet the most disturbing part is that we have no idea what is waiting for us at the end. Modern cosmic maps are failing to explain this phenomenon. Every calculation points to a massive gravitational anomaly that defies our current understanding of the large-scale universe. Something massive is out there, tugging at the fabric of space-time itself. It is a force so powerful that it overrides the natural expansion of the cosmos. Welcome to the greatest mystery ever discovered in our local universe. This is the story of the Great Attractor, a silent giant pulling us into the dark. For decades, astronomers have been puzzled by this invisible predator. No matter where we look, the data suggests we are being swallowed by an unseen gravity well. Its name reflects its power, the Great Attractor. It is not just a point in space, but a cosmic command that every galaxy in our neighborhood follows. We are travelers on a cosmic highway, but we are not driving the car. A force larger than millions of suns is steering us toward the unknown. Before we can understand the Great Attractor, we must uncover why it remained hidden from our sight for so many centuries of human stargazing and study. Why were we blind to this monster? The answer lies within our own home. Our galaxy is wrapped in a thick blanket of gas and ancient dust. This region is known as the Zone of Avoidance. It is a celestial wall that prevents optical telescopes from seeing what lies directly behind the galactic center. For centuries, this black stripe on our maps has kept us in the dark. It is like trying to map the ocean while locked in a cellar. Visible light cannot pass through this barrier. To see the truth, we had to look through a different lens, using infrared and X-ray technology to reveal reality. Only by using wavelengths of light that are invisible to the human eye could we finally peer into the abyss and find what was pulling us. We were literally staring at a brick wall in space. The very stars that make our galaxy beautiful were the ones hiding our cosmic fate from us. The Zone of Avoidance covers nearly 20% of the sky. In that vast, hidden area, the Great Attractor was lurking, silent and immensely powerful. Radio astronomy and X-ray observations finally allowed us to strip away the dust. What we found was far more terrifying than a simple empty void of space. The curtain was finally lifted. Now, let us dive deep into the heart of this gravitational beast to see what truly moves the entire local universe. At the heart of this mystery lies the Norma cluster. It is a gargantuan city of galaxies, burning with the heat of millions of degrees of gas. This is the core of the Great Attractor. Its gravity is so intense that it bends the very fabric of space, creating a massive cosmic sinkhole. To understand its power, imagine the mass of 10,000 Milky Way galaxies concentrated into a single, terrifyingly dense region of the distant universe. It acts like a cosmic magnet, drawing everything toward it. Even light itself struggles to escape the immense curvature of space generated by this massive entity. We do not see the attractor itself, but we see its effects on everything else. It is the invisible conductor of a grand celestial orchestra of motion. Every galaxy within 300 million light-years is feeling this pull. It is a dominion of gravity that spans a significant portion of our observable sky. The radiation coming from this area is immense. It tells a story of constant collision, extreme heat, and the unrelenting power of physics on a scale. We are currently racing toward this point at over 2 million kilometers per hour. It is a journey that has lasted for billions of years. This isn't just a local phenomenon. It is a fundamental challenge to how we think the universe works. The Great Attractor is rewriting our textbooks. It sits at a crossroads of the universe, a junction where the very threads of existence meet and are pulled into a singular, massive point. But as big as the Great Attractor is, it is only one small piece of a much larger map that we are only beginning to draw. In 2014, our understanding of home changed forever. Astronomers mapped our true address, the Laniakea Supercluster, a massive web of 500 galaxies. Laniakea means immeasurable heaven in Hawaiian. It is a vast cosmic watershed where every galaxy flows like a drop of water in a river. In this celestial landscape, the Great Attractor is the lowest point of the valley. It is the destination where all cosmic rivers eventually converge. Our Milky Way is just a speck on the outskirts of one of these glowing feathers, drifting toward the heart of the Laniakea structure. This discovery gave us a new perspective. We are not just drifting in an empty void, we are part of a massive, organized cosmic flow. The physics of the very large mimics the patterns of nature we see on Earth. Gravity acts like water, seeking the path of least resistance. Researchers at the University of Hawaii used new velocity measurements to define the boundaries of our cosmic home for the first time in history. The Great Attractor is the anchor of Laniakea. Without its massive gravitational pull, this entire structure would fly apart into the expanding dark void. We are moving with our neighbors, a collective journey through a heaven that truly is immeasurable and full of surprises for our curious species. But even with this magnificent new map, something was still wrong. The numbers didn't add up, and the flow was faster than it should be. Laniakea is just our local neighborhood. Beyond its borders, a much larger power is pulling not just us, but the Great Attractor itself. This is where science faces a crisis. According to our best theories, the universe should be expanding equally and uniformly in every possible direction. But what we see is a dark flow. Something is breaking the rules, dragging entire superclusters toward a point far beyond the edge of our vision. The failure of our cosmological models is a bitter truth. Our equations, which describe the birth of the universe, cannot fully explain this motion. Meet the Shapley Supercluster. It is a hidden giant that makes the Great Attractor look small. It is pulling us from even further away. Shapley is the true heavyweight champion of gravity in our region. Its influence extends across billions of light years, challenging everything we thought we knew. Evidence of this dark flow is written in the oldest light of the universe. It suggests that there are structures out there we haven't mapped. If our maps are wrong, then our understanding of the Big Bang itself might be incomplete. We are facing a fundamental mystery of existence. It is a tug-of-war on a cosmic scale. Dark energy wants to push things apart, while these massive attractors want to pull everything together. Our current maps are just sketches of a much larger reality. We are like ancient explorers trying to map the world with only a rowboat. Could there be something even larger than Shapley? The dark flow suggests that the universe might be lopsided or influenced by something outside itself. We are approaching a cosmic cliff. The Great Attractor was just the first step in realizing how little we actually know about our trajectory. Every time we think we have the answer, the universe reveals a deeper layer. Our failure to map the Great Attractor is a humbling lesson. The Shapley Supercluster is not the end of the line. It is just the furthest thing we can currently measure with our limited human technology. The math is broken. We are forced to admit that the expansion of the universe is not as simple as we once believed it to be. Dark matter might be the key. It could be forming structures so vast that we cannot even imagine their shapes from our tiny perspective. We are living in a dynamic, shifting cosmos where the very concept of rest does not exist. Everything is in motion toward the unknown. The deeper we look, the more we realize that our current maps are incomplete. We are still in the dark ages of cosmic cartography. Our heaven is just a small room in a palace that stretches forever. And something outside that room is calling us toward the exit. The failure of our maps is not a defeat. It is an invitation. An invitation to look closer, think deeper, and dream much bigger. In the face of such overwhelming scale, What are we? We are just witnesses to a grand journey that began long before we existed. The Great Attractor reminds us of our place. We are humble passengers on a journey toward a destination we may never truly understand. Our tools are getting better. Every day, the James Webb and other telescopes push the boundaries of what is known and what is hidden. On Earth, we are listening. We are watching. We are gathering every photon of light to solve the puzzle of our cosmic movement. Our curiosity is the only thing as vast as the universe itself. We will not stop until we understand the force that pulls us. The Great Attractor is not a threat. It is a mystery that defines the boundaries of our knowledge and the beginning of our next adventure. Time and space are intertwined. As we move through the void, we are also moving through history, toward a future we cannot predict. One day, the children of today will be the ones who finally map the regions behind the Zone of Avoidance and name the unknown. We are part of a cosmic heart. The movement toward the attractor is the pulse of our supercluster, a rhythm of life on a scale. There is beauty in the unknown. The fact that there are still mysteries this large is what makes science so exciting and deeply human. We are moving. We are evolving. We are learning. The Great Attractor is just one chapter in the infinite book of the stars. Don't be afraid of the dark. The dark is simply where the most interesting things are hidden, waiting for us to find them one day. The universe is far grander than our maps can ever show. Our journey toward the Great Attractor is the ultimate testament to our curiosity. The unknown is not to be feared, but to be explored. This is the promise of science and the destiny of our restless species. We are just getting started. The Great Attractor is calling us, and we are finally brave enough to answer that ancient, silent, cosmic call. Thank you for joining us on this journey across the Laniakea heaven. Until next time, keep looking up at the beautiful, mysterious, moving stars.